Greetings, miscellaneous pudwacks. This is the Maggot Has Nothing Better to Do show, and I'm your host, the Beard Maggot. Tonight our guest is Samson Belligerent Nostril Rape Jones. Mr. Jones is running for the position of Arbiter of Vega, a position just made up by the Galactic Senate in an attempt to get the Vega Sector to obey. For the benefit of our Snarfhawker listeners, we here in Vega Sector have a long and proud tradition of telling the Galactic Senate that it can go intercourse itself, but every few years they try to find a new way to get us to conform, and the position of Vegan Arbiter is just the latest in a long line of lame schemes. Welcome to the show, Mr. Jones.
Thank you very much, Maggot. Have I mentioned what a tremendous lover you are?
Did your campaign monkeys tell you to say that?
Fuck you.
That just bought you 20 seconds of respect. So tell us about your platform.
Okay, we all know the Senate is for peons. They never got Vega's permission to create this position, and they insist that we use their crappy Snarfhawker voting system to determine who it is. If we all ignore them like we usually do, they'll just pick some pissant who will presume to speak for us as usual. If you actually elect me, then they're obligated to put up with my shit while I make their lives a living hell.
Interesting. And how do we know you'll be keeping your promises?
I gave the Clagberzingi Gratification Bureau samples of my DNA, and an Uberclesian assassin follows me everywhere I go.
Well, I will say this, you know Vega. But don't you think validating the Senate's political wankery by participating in it would set a bad precedent?
I look at it this way. In 50 years, they haven't stopped the wankery despite endless catastrophic failures. I figure if we show them how much worse it is when we do pay attention to them, they might actually leave us alone.
I suppose I can't really argue with that, so I'm going to have the callers do it for me. Line 1, you're on the Maggott Show.
Yeah, I have a question for Nostril Rape Jones. You being a pain in the ass is all fine and good, but what happens when the Arbiter position comes up for re-election? Won't they just stick some dumbass pawn back in?
I have a very simple plan to deal with that. We are not allowed to extend the term of the Arbiter, but we are allowed to shorten it if we see fit. My plan is, the night before my term ends, I will put through a law that makes it so each subsequent Arbiter's term is exactly 8 seconds long.
Sounds good. Next caller, line 2, you're on the Maggott Show.
Okay, why don't we just get it the fuck over with and invade Lyra Sector? Virus bomb a few planets, submerge the Senate under an ocean of continental magma, and maybe distribute some libertarian pamphlets while we're at it. My mom always used to say, gunshots speak louder than words.
My mom always used to say that resorting to violence is just another way of admitting that you're wrong.
I told you, Maggot. Now my brain.
Enforcement is their solution to everything, not ours. If we were to invade, we would be the assholes.
Yeah, but we'd be happy assholes.
Yeah, but your mama was a narc-splosh.
Anyway, next caller. Should we just go ahead and skip line 3?
Nah, I love a challenge.
Alright. Line 3, you're on the Maggott Show.
I want to know your position on important issues. I want to know whether or not those assholes down the street are going to be executed for not bending their knees in eternal servitude to the almighty Gazpork. I want to know if they're going to be flagellated in the public square because they won't stop telling me to mow my frickin' lawn. I don't care if it's attacking their children. It's good for them. Teaches them not to trust shrubbery. And another thing, why can't I go to Denny's anymore? They've got this picture up of me and something about gardening tools and a restraining order, and they never let me convert anyone anymore. They're restricting my freedom.
Well, I'm guessing this is going to go on for a while, so let's go ahead and go to commercial.
Gonna get rid of gravity. It's pissing me off.
You're listening to the Maggott Show. In a previous life, you must have been Hitler.
Has this ever happened to you?
Tommy, come on, it's time for breakfast. Oh my God, what are you doing to the cat?
Ah, man, Mom!
Well, fret no more, kids. With Uncle Evil's pet marriage service, you can abuse the cat within the legal and moral protections of holy matrimony. Just sneak on in with a ring and your favorite house pet and we'll give you a legally binding marriage certificate for only $19.95. Then next time when Mommy says,
Tommy, what if we told you about doing that to the hamster?
you can say,
It's okay, Mom. We're married.
Uncle Evil's Pet Marriage Service. Remember, it's not bestial depravity, it's wedded bliss.
And now back to our program. Well, that's what they get for giving Uncle Evil a business license. Anyways, it looks like we're out of time for this week, so tune in next time or be exposed to more politics.